All right, what's up, guys? It's 12th Region Sports, and I'm joined with the three-man crew here, and hopefully we are live. Like I said, we are going with Elon tonight. Elon,
Hey,
Elon
hold
is
on. He
running the
back
show.
again. He back
Elon,
again.
Elon is running the show, and PBK Bank, one of our best, most awesome sponsors, is blocking Chris Haylett's face for us.
There
It's
you go.
keeping
Right there.
Chris.
You're good now.
It's keeping Chris covered up anyway, man. Let's pull the old
Put that
chats.
put that thing down in the corner.
Oh, it won't move much, man. It won't
Uh,
move much. But anyway, as always, guys, in the chats, let us know where you're watching from. What do you want to talk about? What's all the drama out there? What's the controversies? And where's your team need to be ranked? Who are the best players? Whatever you want to talk about, throw it over in the chat. If you, there's a lot to talk about tonight. Me and Doodle we will take our medicine here in a moment. We will take our medicine, and we'll get to that quickly.
Hmm.
Um, at the bottom of the screen, you see the scroll there at the bottom. Those are all of our awesome sponsors, our advertisers, people that donate to what we do. Man, I mean, these people they give to the cause, man. They allow us to do what just they help us do what we do. Let's put it that way. A bunch of great people and people are coming on and helping with the cheer page as well. The cheer page is growing, guys. I just want to shout out. I got on there looking the other day, 1.2 or 3,000 followers at this point. Over a
Cheers up.
hundred, over 100,000 views this month. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Here we go. Comments are never doubt PC Kenny. Man, they're coming in. Kenny, Tennessee needs a kicker. You down? I'm not a
Uh,
Tennessee fan. That's nothing.
I was there. I was there. I mean, it ain't on our kicker. It wasn't on our kicker. It was on that false start we got right before there and right before that play, and we didn't get to move the ball on the side we wanted to move it on.
All
So
right,
it
so
is what it is.
so here real quick, we have no idea how good our internet's going to be tonight. So we're going to get straight to it. Doodlebug, I'm going to go ahead and
You go
take my
first.
medicine. Um, I first off, I picked Danville to beat Lincoln County. Now, I generally thought that that's a toss-up game. I thought that could go either way. And coming out of that game, I thought that was one of the best games we've seen
Yeah.
all year across the region. If you were there Friday night, the crowd was awesome. It was packed, both ends. It come down to the wire. You couldn't ask for a better environment on a Friday night. But in the end, Kenny was wrong.
Mm.
Kenny was wrong. And the Lincoln County faithful made sure Kenny knew he was wrong because they let me hear it. And after the game, all those players, they come running up because they wanted to be in the Ephraim McDowell post-game show. They wanted to interview. They wanted to let Kenny know that he was wrong. That he was
Mm.
wrong. And I took my medicine, and I admit that I doubted them. These kids that I've watched grow up since they were little, I doubted them, Doodlebug,
It happens.
and I was
It
wasn't
wrong.
only
happens.
what
So,
wasn't the only game you
um,
was wrong on.
no, there was more. There was more. So I can done tell our feed's a little bit slow. It's a little bit choppy, and I apologize, guys. I apologize. Jimmy had something come up. He couldn't be with us tonight, and we've been running the internet through his place because he's still got Spectrum. So again, we're running on the fly here. But anyway, Kenny was wrong that
Okay.
game. Number one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all
Yeah.
mine out of the
Get
way.
your other one.
Game number two. Kenny said that Corbin was going to beat Pulaski. Now, did I ever truly believe that Corbin was going to beat Pulaski? No, I did not. This was more of a. I know I can't really say it now because it looks like I'm just backpedaling, but this was more of a motivational, like, hey, I'm on your side here, guys. Like, this is what you needed to get over the hump. Because when's the last time Pulaski beat
I don't
Cornwall?
know.
This is a game Pulaski traditionally loses, right? This is the game that they needed something extra. So I thought this was what they needed extra. This is what I thought they needed. And and then it was a good swerve for you guys. It was a good swerve. I built it up and I talked about all the people I love at Pulaski, and it was just felt like a good Lee Corso, Pat McAfee kind of swerve moment. It was my birthday. I was feeling good. I was being the villain, so I was wrong again. Everybody has a bad day every now and then, and guys, I'm sorry is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. And from here on out, I will never, ever pick against Pulaski County
You're
ever
lying.
again.
Shut up.
In my life,
Liar.
I will never pick
Like,
against
okay,
them.
if they play Trent, if they play,
Hey,
if
burn
they
the
play, if
ships.
they play
Burn
Trinity,
the ships.
if they
Go
play Trinity
Maroons.
next week, what's your pick?
Trinity.
Go Maroons. Go
I know, right?
Maroons.
Trinity,
But now we'll say this: they will not beat Rockcastle in basketball this year. I'm just saying that. Go Rockets, baby!
rock is hard.
I'm joking. Anyway, sorry, guys. I apologize.
Can we just have a moment of silence for that dog, the Greyhound dog that they can't find right now? Because the Paris Greyhounds' offense and football team did not show up. They're on a milk carton somewhere.
I thought you were being serious for a minute. I'm like, who lost the what are we doing? Like,
your guy lied to you.
Hey, man, they on a milk carton somewhere trying to be found. Their offense is Somerset. Great job. I thought y'all was gonna get beat. I ain't gonna lie. I doubted you, Hughes. And that's another one, man. Can we give a shout out to Hughes, man? He does. We don't talk about this kid enough. He does.
No, we don't.
He's Mr. Everything. I mean, they asked. I mean,
Yeah.
he came in the year thinking he was just going to have to chuck the rock and get the ball through out to him in open space and everything. He plays quarterback. He does everything. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to you, young man. You do everything. And I can't wait to watch you play live this year sometime. But Somerset people, come on. I gotta pick something. I can't go with everybody. I wanted y'all to win, but I had to go. Y'all was on the road. Quarterback situation, everything else. I mean, I thought I was going to steal a win in our poll and our little thing. So it is what it is, guys. Good job. I'm not going to do like Kenny said. I say I'm not going to not pick y'all again. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's a horse race all the time, guys. I got to pick somebody. So, good win.
Y'all soft. I apologize for no pick. No pick. I pick who I want.
You go ahead. Hazel, you go ahead and you give a little bit of a rebuttal to our picks, and what do you think about our picks, and what do you think, overall.
So where did everybody go this week?
Listen, I'm just saying, it's never fun when we all pick the same team to win. It's fun to bicker back and forth. We've got friends in every school in the 12th region. We've got sponsors across the board from different places in the 12. Yeah. It's not going to be no fun if we continue just to have the same picks. You got to be able to disagree and kind of poke with each other and kind of have fun with it.
Yeah.
So what'd you think about? Let's go ahead. Let's jump into the games a little bit. I think that takes care of what we need to take care of, right? I mean, in the comments there, anybody else? Do y'all need?
Does anybody else
need?
Anything else need a vent?
Do we need to get anything out of
anybody need a vent?
Oh, I wouldn't even throw on none of them.
We know you would. We know you wouldn't. We know it. But if we need to have a therapy session here with anybody that we need to get it out, go ahead. I mean, because I will say this: there wasn't a whole lot of talking before the Lincoln game, but I was getting a whole lot after it. I was getting a whole lot after it. Billy Hayes said, "Let's talk about Case and Brock." Yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about the games individually here in a second. Case and Brock is playing, and I mean, when you look at running backs in the 12th region, let's just talk about it. Isaiah Jackson, Case and Brock, Chris Hughes. I mean, those are the first three that come to my mind when it comes to running backs in our region. My goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the two best are in Somerset.
3 running back. Yeah. I mean, you look, those 3 guys can play for anybody in the state of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through it, and I mean, we got talking about ought to do a mid-season or a first 4-week all offensive team, and wow, I mean, like, who would you pick?
It's a lot.
Who would you pick? Like, if you had to pick one running back, who are you taking at this point?
I know who I'm taking.
So
we can pick one y'all want to. I know I'm taking.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, there was a run on Bell Media posted a run of Case and Brock there against Corbin where he broke like 8 tackles.
That's tough.
And like went in for a touchdown. So that's just pure toughness.
Yeah.
I mean, and Chris, like you said, Chris being able to do all the different things that he does, a Swiss Army knife, and then you got Isaiah with
everything,
just speed on a different level. I mean, you could literally. I mean, like I said, it's hard to.
I like the kid from Boyle County, the Smith kid. He's tough too.
Yeah,
I like him too.
Yeah,
I mean, there's several out there.
We've not even talked about Cash. We've not talked about him.
Reed Carlos. Good.
Reed Carlos has been a great running back. Now he had two torn ACLs on each leg, right? Each knee. He doesn't run. He doesn't play running back no more. But he's filled in. Since Damon Spiegel and Cash have both been out. Last night or Friday night, he ends up running for 100 and what it was. I can't remember 130, 140 yards.
Games.
I mean, but now great. I mean, there's a whole Lincoln's rushing
stable
is a lot better than, and that's an attribute to their line. I don't think people realize how good Lincoln County's offensive line is. And since we're going there, let's just go ahead and talk about the games because we're gonna get jumping around, and I don't want to do that. Let's talk about our game of the week. Our Apex Plumbing Solutions game of the week was Danville at Lincoln. Real quick, Lincoln was exactly who I thought they were, Chris. They were exactly who I thought they were.
Pepsi strong.
They were
strong.
Yeah. As Money Mike says, ice cold Pepsi. Money Mike TikTok.
That new Pepsi kick.
True.
But Lincoln County is exactly who I thought they were. They're big, they're physical, they're tough. They were going to do exactly what I thought they were going to do. I thought at times they put themselves in bad situations with some of the plays they were running early in the game. Now that fourth quarter last drive,
called it
perfect.
Called it
perfect. And you right there. You were giving them what they were exactly what they needed to do. Talk to the Danville defensive coordinator. He said that he called it. He said he told the players exactly what they were going to do on that play. Miscommunication. They left Clay Pendergraft open in the back of the end zone. It is, what it is. My takeaway from the game was that Danville showed me more than what I learned more about Danville than I did Lincoln, because Lincoln was exactly who I thought they were. But Danville showed me that they're further along than people realize. I'm telling you guys, next year or the year after, Danville is going to be real.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
They're this close
Hey,
from being the top 5, a Power 5 team.
hey,
I mean, it's not even a gap. They're there.
yeah. Hey, and check Danville's schedule. Me and one of my friends were going through their schedule today. They ain't got too many more losses on that schedule.
Mm-mm. No, I mean Lincoln was a big test for them, and guys, they're not real. Danville's not super big, and I think they.
No, not you,
Well,
not you. No,
I
no.
mean,
Joe Burrow could miss 3
okay.
months now because of surgery. What?
Oh yeah. Hey, listen. We're all 12. We're all 12 3 scores
no,
now.
you don't do it. That's crushing. Second week of the season, I'm crushed, dog. Gosh.
Bang bang Niner gang, look. But I mean, I tell you what, and Danville really, I think Danville hurt themselves with some penalties throughout the game too. Just being young, some immature plays here and there. But I mean, I'm not trying to like be heavily
it's a lot of
here. I'm
people.
just saying, Lincoln
that said something about the penalties in the game. But I mean, you gotta go back and watch it. I mean, the penalties was the penalties. They was penalties. I'm sorry that it happened then.
But it was on both sides. I mean,
both sides. But go back and watch the game. I mean, you can't do what you did, you know. And I mean, Stonebreaker is not going to blame it on the penalties. He's going to say, guys, we had a chance to win it, and we should have won it. Right. Yeah.
No, I'm saying they were legit penalties. I'm just
saying.
No,
I'm saying I looked on social media myself personally. Yeah. I looked on social media, and people was talking about the penalties. I'm like, no, don't do it, guys. These guys played a great game. You're reflecting away from the game that they played because the penalties are there. Go back and look at the film. The penalties are there. They're penalties. Now, should they be called sometimes? Yeah, blah, blah. Like sometimes, like, you know, kids over zealous and celebrating for something like that. Sometimes you just be like, hey, don't do it no more. Don't get no, you know, like when you ain't in nobody's face or doing nothing.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes, you know, officials are humans too, and they make bad calls sometimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, some penalties are right call, and some of them didn't get called. You go through if we go through a game film, we see 1,000 things that don't get called that could get called.
Yeah.
And gets called that couldn't get called.
Yeah.
Listen, they're closer than we are. Sometimes we're setting up. Sometimes you can see it from a higher elevation. But when you're on that ground level and you've got 22 kids you're trying to watch and you got a zone you're trying to watch, sometimes you miss things. But, you know, they're human. They're going to miss things. Penalties were on both sides. Both teams played a great game. I think the only way you can, when you fuss about penalties, you kind of take yourself out of getting over it and winning games. When you quit worrying about little things like that, and listen, Danville dug himself in a hole. They had Lincoln fourth down and personal foul penalties that, you know, led to Lincoln scores. They kept fighting back, though. They kept fighting back, and they ended up going up in the game and still could have won it, you know. So that shows me that coaches got them. You know, you're going to have penalties. You're going to have dumb penalties. You're going to have, you know, it is what it is. But how you react after those penalties will determine a lot with your football program.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. In years past, when Danville takes that lead, Lincoln loses that game.
Yes.
In years past, Lincoln loses that game. So it tells you how much the resolve and how what the man for Lincoln to win that game.
Senior leadership.
Do that,
man.
Yes.
I will say this: in the last 3 years, both teams, whenever they went down or went up, whenever both teams went down, they both would have lost those games. Both teams. It was a heavyweight battle. They both fought hard.
Yeah.
You almost didn't want it. It needed to end, but you didn't want it to end because it was that great of a game, both sides.
So hey, I'm gonna tell you that game was kind of similar to. Okay, so it not, but that game could have been the Somerset game of last year.
Yeah.
Here's why: if they lose that game, I think Lincoln's season could start to go downhill. But they don't. They find a way to win it. Now they go on the road next week, I think.
East.
Yeah.
They go to East.
They should win that.
They win it.
Franklin
5-0.
County.
I'm not sure where they
Franklin.
go after that.
And that's where they're gonna find out what we'll find. Find out where they at on the scale.
But they can very winnable game with
scale.
East, very winnable game Garrett, very winnable game Russell. You're talking about a 6, 7, 8 win.
Yeah,
Lincoln County. It's very possible they can win 8 games.
Why you say that?
You know,
why you say that? I'm thinking that too. But you look here at Danville's remaining schedule.
They could be the same way.
Yeah, they have only team I see that they could have could be a big game, but could have a problem with is let me see, it's Lexington Christian.
Washington's 4-1.
Yeah, Washington's 4-1, but they're a light 4-1. See what I'm saying? They're a light 4-1. I looked up their schedule. They're a light 4-1. Anderson beat Washington 21-14. I mean, they beat Washington. I mean, they beat Anderson 21-14. I think Marion County beat Washington County. That's the only teams beat Washington. So Danville's got Washington County coming up. Then they play like that. I don't know, at one team, at a Dub team or whatever. But I mean, they play Lexington Christian like the next to last game of the season. I guess they're in their district. Lexington Christian is. Are they in their district?
Not for sure.
I'm not for sure. But I will say 2 things before we move on. 2 things. Number 1, Javion Mukes, freshman. I think he's just 14-year-old for Danville. Absolute stud.
The defensive end.
A bunch of different.
I can't remember the kid's name.
I mean, Danville has got kids that are coming. Shout out to
her
Kara
son.
Ford.
He's a monster.
Yes. That's family. I don't know if she knows it or not, but we're cousins through marriage. I don't know if she knows that or not.
And
so anyway, Marty's daughter, Marty Ford. You know Marty.
Yeah.
Crabman's son at the lineman. He played very well too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Danville's got some potential.
Kojak.
Danville is going to be okay.
Yeah, Kojak boy.
Sellers. I mean, yeah. They're going to be fine. Now, Lincoln's going to lose a lot of senior leadership. And listen, I say this lightheartedly, but I'm joking. But I watched their warm-ups, and they're going to have to find some receivers next year because them young kids, they struggled catching the ball in warm-ups. I'm just going to throw it out there. I love you guys.
I love you guys, but here's a jab right here. Here's a jab.
Yeah, I one last parting shot there. I'm just saying.
Something to work for
kids,
this winter, guys. When y'all lifting weights,
yeah, there you go,
and kicking a punching bag. Put Kitty on there.
She said, She said your cousin on the field had 17 tackles altogether. I might have to get a player of the week on that, ain't I?
Stud.
I'm gonna take care of it. So, all right, let's move on. Let's talk about some other games. We do have some other games. Let's go right into Corbin, Pulaski. Man, we listen, this game's going on. We're keeping up. I mean, constantly Doodlebug. We would talk about
we can leave it.
There ain't no sense.
We'll talk about them towards the end, about the stadium and stuff.
We'll talk about it later. We're gonna spend much time
up the stadium.
It was awesome. We'll get to it here in a little bit, but okay, you got Pulaski, Corbin, a big game. I thought it was probably the biggest game at some point, but there was another huge game right down the road. We'll get to it as well. Corbin may not be the Corbin it's been the last few years, but they're not bad. They're not bad. They're still tough. If this game's at Pulaski, like people like me picked Corbin to win. People like KSR picked Corbin to win, and actually KSR has some bulletin board material that made it down there to the Pulaski County locker room. Yeah, it overshadowed us quite a bit. Quite a bit. So, but Pulaski, it's a backwards and forwards game. But here's the Pulaski trend. Coming out after halftime, Pulaski dominates the third quarter into the fourth quarter every single game, man. Every single game. They pull away. They put the game away. Zach Anderson, listen, Kaysen Brock. He's not a guy that you're going to watch, and he's not. Listen, he's not a guy that's going to take a football and do a bunch of zigzags and turnarounds and spins and boom and wow you. He's going to run people over.
He's a bulldog.
He runs mean.
Yeah, downhill runner.
He's a bulldozer. And listen, there's a video out there of him breaking like 8 tackles for a touchdown. He's only a junior, and he's just got this. And when I don't know if you all have met the kid in person, but he's not small. He's built like a college kid. He's physical. He's muscular. He's tough. I mean, he's strong, and I mean he's got a lot. But now they do have Will Adams. Another young kid. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Kenny,
but they have
Kenny,
other.
We get it. You're eating crow. Quit making up for it. Just move on.
No. Listen. Just because you don't know none of their players,
Janitor
did
a great job after halftime.
No. Listen, I'm just trying to be honest
get back
about
in good graces. We got
all
more
their players.
to get back in that boat.
But their line. But can we touch on their line? When we say how physical it's going to be.
Yes. Since Chris don't want to talk about nobody,
I want to talk about it, but I don't want to name off the whole team and like, oh man, like, woo. Against them, I got to make up for it.
No. We just spent 25 minutes talking about Lincoln and Danville, and you never said a word.
Like, let's go on.
You never said a word. You never said a word. All right, I'm done. I'm done. It's Chris's show now. It's Chris's show now.
All reality,
Chris, go ahead.
It was a heavyweight battle up front. Up front, it was a heavyweight battle, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it here after we get done, honestly. I go back and watch the games myself, like when I'll watch the Boyle game. If I can find it somewhere, it replays it for free. Good Lord. But I'm just wanting to see how physical it was up front. I mean, I guarantee you, man, it was game we went to was great. Oh, well, the second game I went to was great at the Lincoln Danville, but I could just imagine how physical that Corbin Pulaski County game was. And what you said about coming out, and Chris is going to touch on it too, I guarantee it. Burns, you say he comes to every game, they come out, they make halftime adjustments. They make the adjustments that have to be made, just like Kirby Smart did yesterday. Everybody does, makes the adjustment. Good coaches do it, man. Go ahead, Chris.
No, I mean, listen, I thought they were, week 2 I had them tied at 1. Last week I had them at the number 1. They're just proving week in, week out, they're the number 1 team. I've heard the comment, Boyle 2.0. Listen, Boyle County ain't making those adjustments like they are right now. That is the best team in the 12th region we got right now. I'm telling you, those guys are on a mission. Listen, when you play Corbin, I don't care if Corbin's down. They're still a top 5-10 program in 4A in the state. I mean, they're a tough team to compete with. They rotate 8 defensive linemen in constantly to keep them fresh. Didn't even face Pulaski County. I'm just telling you, and they got a running back down there that's just a straight up bulldozer. See, that's all I'm gonna say, Kenny.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to add to
You
it.
got nothing to add to it. You got nothing to add to it.
Hey,
no, I'm
Kenny,
done.
Kenny, tell them you're sorry again.
No, I was trying to be a good analysis.
PC,
Look, my support system's coming in. It's okay, Kenny. You're doing great. Thank you, brother.
Will you please
just
forgive
on
Kenny?
our thing. Oh, boy.
So anyway, this person keeps asking, or matchup between Hull and Brown. I'm assuming that was the Brown
kid, the kid that's going that offered from.
So I don't know. I mean, you all give us some.
Yeah,
feedback.
we weren't there. I ain't
there.
got to watch the film yet.
So how was that matchup? How did Brady do against him? I mean,
looking at the score
in the comments.
Looking at the score, I say Brady Hall cleaned the field with him.
I doubt I doubt he cleaned the field with him, Chris. Chris, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't too many people clean the field with this boy. Hey, because they might have ran the other. They might have ran the other side of him.
Done seen the highlights of PC's running back going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but did you see the highlights of him getting hit? He had to get hit. So.
I mean, God, Chris, won't you just talk about Pulaski like there's? I mean, man, won't you just, man, gosh, wow, man, won't you just talk about them so much?
They like me better now, anyways, Kenny. I'm sorry.
Is Josh on here? Josh, you on here? Yeah, how was the matchup? How'd they look? Was he on them like that?
James Brock said Hull won the battle.
Did he?
Now, I will say that is, so we are a 12th region, so all the Pulaski people are going to kind of, we don't have any really neutral people on here, so I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, Josh, I trust Josh's judgment.
I'm just going to say this.
Josh, here we go. Josh, win for Brady Hull. You all watched the film. I know you will agree. On the run with 8 missed tackle. Okay. He missed 1, 2. Okay. So. Josh is our guy.
Well, Josh he gonna tell how it is.
Yeah. So Brady's a good offensive lineman.
I mean, he's a D1. He's a D1 too. I mean, it's D1 guys out there. I mean, that was a heavyweight matchup, man.
Before we go any further, we need to do this, Chris. Or no, I think it was Zach Cooley. He won.
Where's he at? Is Cooley getting on? Is Logan getting on?
No. He won't come on until we talk about Boyle County. You guys know that.
It's coming. It's coming. Where's Logan at? We talked about Dan, but where is he at?
They're all MIA guys. They're all MIA.
If Boyle has a chance to regain that number 1 spot, Cooley be on.
Well, they got a chance.
So let's real quick.
But I don't.
Casey County gets their first win of the season. And not only do they get a first win, they like 35-0. They get a dominating win. I'm not. Is Daniel Cooper on here, man? Daniel, give us some stats or something, man. Let us know. But Casey County gets the big win, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. I think it's October 31st. The last game of the season, 12th Region Sports, game of the week, Apex game of the week, Casey County at McCreary Central.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Last game of the season.
Yeah.
So
that'd be a
just go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. It'll be our first time ever going to McCreary Central. Jimmy swears up and down he went to McCreary Central one time, and I call BS on it. I'm like, no.
Maybe for basketball.
There ain't no way.
Yeah, he probably did for a basketball game.
I said, there ain't no way you went somewhere I haven't, brother. I said, I barely get you show up without me as it is. So,
Shots fired.
Shots fired. William Hatter, 34-0, good guys. First game in 2 years. Wayne Janikowski. Come on, Wayne. Don't be rubbing this. Come on, Wayne. Wayne Janikowski. Is that Wayne Janikowski or is that what's the kicker name?
That's Janikowski, Florida State guy. Come on now.
But anyway, okay, let's go back to our. Oh yeah, Durham's. I'm not asking them for no money. I need to hit them up. But anyway, so Pulaski gets the big win. Eager to see Pulaski the next 2 weeks. Johnson Central.
Wow.
Then South Warren.
South Warren beat Wow the other night too. That's a
man. So, but you know what? Pulaski's fitting, guys. I'm telling you, and I will make this statement right now. And yes, Boyle is really, really good, man. Boyle's good. We know it. I had my doubts about Boyle after they lost to Lexington Catholic. I really did. But watching them beating Highlands is a legit. That's a win and
solid win
for that group of kids with a backup quarterback.
It's a solid win for anybody in the state.
Jeff's gonna be real. And when they get healthy, Boyle have a chance to win. Will make a run to the state title again. They'll have a chance. But me personally, I honestly think it's a toss-up 50-50 about that number one spot in our region coverage area. I honestly believe that Pulaski and Boyle is a coin flip about who the better team is. Now, I know a lot of people will disagree with me on both sides, but I do think if you put them head-to-head and you played them, that you could possibly say either team could win 5-5, that it could be a 5-5 type of matchup.
Oh, it can. I think it can. I think
that's
it
my honest
can.
opinion. Because I've seen now I don't know what I may be the only person that's seen them both play. And I've seen the good and bad on both of them. I've seen Pulaski look good and I've seen Pulaski look bad. I've seen Boyle look good and Boyle look bad. Now, if you're putting them both of them the bet so you don't know which version you're getting of which.
I'm gonna say,
well,
I'm gonna say right now, if they played right now, Boyle better put up 50 in the first half because ain't no way they're gonna beat them in the second half.
I think
Pulaski's a second half team. There's no doubt in that.
It's the only team. I'm telling you, they make the adjustments week in, week out. They are. If we went by second half team only, they're the best team in our region.
I think
that's what I'm saying. Like you can't compare any other team to them what they've done in the second half of every game this far.
But
they do. They see their mistakes. They make adjustments. They go out and they execute. I mean, it's perfect textbook of what they want and what they need.
Hold on, my friend. Not so fast.
Not so fast.
Now you got another one on that other sideline that makes some pretty daggone good adjustments too. So I think
But we're not playing coaches. We're not playing coaches here. I'm talking.
Well,
the guys
we got to be
field.
playing coaches if we're talking about second half adjustments. We got to be playing coaches because that's who makes the adjustments, right?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Doodle, the number one teams. If we're doing second half only.
I'm the one that picked them first as number one. I know they're number one team. They're right. I think they're the number one team. But I'm saying it's like we both know it's close.
I still think there's a gap between 1 and 2. It's about this far, but there's still
it ain't far. 1 and 2. It ain't very far.
All right, so let's go on. We're going to jump over to before we get to the next team that we just talked about. We're going to go Somerset, Paris. We talked a little bit about it. Man,
ain't too much to talk about.
Somerset. No, ain't nothing.
I mean,
domination.
Domination.
Here's what I struggle with Somerset, and it's not really a bad thing, but it's like the what if. I mean, what if Baby Shannon hadn't got hurt? I know I shouldn't say that. But man, I wish they could.
Well, we talk about adjustments. That man down there at Somerset makes great adjustments. Yeah. See the adjustment he made, man. I mean,
did you all see the clip I shared of? Did you see the clip I shared of Jacob Bartley?
Hitting that dude.
They didn't even block him. The one guy you don't.
They didn't block nobody all night.
I'm just gonna say yes. The team Paris looked like doo-doo. That field looked pretty dang on good. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't think I'd like.
Nice. That field's.
That's the ugliest field.
No,
these fields
ain't
orange.
Hey,
I like
orange.
it. It's different. I like it. It's different. It's gold.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A football field's supposed to be green.
I don't know. Listen, if it's turf, do whatever you want as long as it looks good. That legit looks good.
It does.
Here we go. Did Doodle check on his boy after the beating? He probably could use a friend after that. So let's get it on real quick. Going back to PC, just the conversation. I like talking about this. 3 6A victories and a victory over Corbin speaks for itself. And the only reason why I bring that up, because I've told y'all, a lot of people talk about the 6A. Me personally, I don't put a lot of 4A, 5A, 6A, all that goes by is you're a school attendance. It doesn't mean you're a better football school. It doesn't mean you're a better team. It just goes by the school's attendance.
Yeah, a lot of those things. Listen, but I will say, if Somerset or Pulaski or even Boyle beats like a 1A Pikeville that is really good, then Pikeville as a 1A is better than a lot of 6A schools.
Yeah, Pikeville, Belfry. I mean, you go down there, they breed football. They got plenty of kids out. They just ain't got a lot of kids in school, but they got plenty of kids out.
Now, once you get 1A, 2A, 3A, you're not going to see as many teams that are as dominant as you do 4, 5, and 6. Now, the 4, 5, and 6 has more teams, but there's still some. But it sucks. Like if PC or Boyle County or Somerset or Rock goes and beats Pikeville, it does nothing for them. Mm-hmm. Like it just, even though we know how dominant a team like Pikeville is, it does nothing but hurt them in this RPI. I wish they would kind of redo that, you know, and take away the 1A. I mean, they could probably do a different formula, but you got to think there's some teams in 1A and 2A and 3A that are really good, and that's a good quality win for anybody.
Well, Chris, we've had this conversation. I mean, you had this conversation with a coach Friday night. We're going to lose one of the best rivalries probably because of it don't help because of RPI. Yeah. It don't help people. Boyle, and this is not what we're talking about here, but Boyle and Danville, Titletown rivalry, great rivalry, right? Boyle doesn't need to play. Boyle playing Danville hurts their RPI. Their rank.
I'll say this: it's a little bit better than when they were playing out-of-state teams.
Yeah, you don't get nothing for that. Like Woodford County played a team from Tennessee and got
it's a complete different formula. Titletown would help them. It wouldn't hurt them as much as when they were playing like the teams out of Ohio and stuff like that. I think they've learned their lesson on those out-of-state teams because it really does not help them. But realistically, RPI with how it is now, that Danville, even though everybody wants to see it on both sides, even people across the state want to see it. I don't think it happens. I mean, it might be a while, but it does not help.
Yeah, I think it's back though because
it would help Danville if Danville won. It helps Danville. It does not help Boyle County at all if they win.
It helps the community though. It's one of them games because when they play,
it's bragging rights.
But and it's like when they Boyle can't play all teams are in higher classes. So you look at their schedule, they play teams in lower classes. You know what I'm saying? So playing Danville, it's just what I mean. That game will be back. I mean, I think it'll be back long if Danville stays on track. I wish it had never left, but it wouldn't. You know, I know it was a hard time when it left, but shoot, I remember when Danville was beating Boyle like that before it left. You know, when I was growing up. So I just wish Danville they wouldn't have dropped it. But anyway, I mean, because they was beating the heck out of Boyle, but like it, and I mean, I seen it, you know, so it is what it is. But I hope it comes back.
I would usually never post this stuff, but just so y'all can see it, just so.
Who is that? That's how much. I mean, that's how much I really care about who you are. I don't even know you, bro. I don't know you, but you're watching us.
Thanks for watching, bro. Thanks for watching.
I mean, really, like, you want my number? I give it to you. Believe that.
It is what it is. Hey, enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
All 1.3 million views we got this month, man. So enjoy it. So anyway, no, man. I mean, So
we're not professionals. I mean, this is just fun. I mean, like who even cares? Like, you don't got to watch. I'm on.
We just do this we just do it for the fun. We do it for the kids. So like we're just here just learning just like everybody else is. We're just doing it for the heck of it. But anyway,
you got
moving
your fame
on.
shot.
Anyway, moving on. Let's go on and let's talk about Highlands Boyle. I'll be honest with you, man. I really like. I was worried about Boyle last week. I legit was. I was like, man, I think they're in trouble. I really did. And they're not. And like, you know better to like doubt Haddix and that team because it's a culture there. It's just built like they're a winning program. They're like they're a machine. And then they come out and they prove people like me wrong. And I know better. And I even post it because I'm gonna eat crow all day long. I'm gonna eat crow all day long when I know I'm wrong. Chris ain't going to. Chris is never gonna eat crow. He's never gonna eat crow. So man, what about that? That's a big time win. Backup quarterback, their line's hurt, and now it's at home, but a big time win for Boyle County, just proving that man they are.
They got a ton of athletes over. They got a ton of football players over.
Yeah.
I mean, like the sky was not falling over. Lexington Catholic's a good team, got a good win, but I mean, Boyle wasn't going. Wasn't nobody picking up their camping gear and not going to camp rest of the year over at Boyle County. They wasn't. I mean, they knew they was going to bounce back. All them kids doing 5 o'clock workouts in the morning all year long for a reason. To get where they've been at, to get where they're at. They're not folding up. No, they ain't got no quit on them over there. They just got a tough schedule to get them ready for when it counts, just like Pulaski does and a lot of other teams. So the win didn't really surprise me. I didn't think they was going to get beat back to back them games, and I still don't think they're going to get beat back to back this year.
Catholic game was a horrible loss. I don't care what anybody says. It was a horrible loss. Great win. Whenever it almost, they almost lost it against Lexington Christian. And same thing with Fort Thomas. That's a great win, but they found a way to win it, and that is great with a backup quarterback. They're getting the pieces. They're going to start making some runs. But they still got to clean up a few things. There's still a lot of fumbles that I've seen on video, and they'll get that. I mean, you got to look at it. A lot of these kids wasn't in those roles the last 2 years. They're finding their new identity. They're still fine, but I'll still say this: the Catholic game was a bad loss, but they redeemed themselves Friday night. That's a pretty good win against Fort Thomas Highlands. They still got 2 more tough games in a row. Hopefully they can keep it up and keep it respectful, and I think they're on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm eager to see how they move forward. They're going to get healthy. They're going to get better. So, real quick, Robin Jones. Go Dogs.
Whatever, Robin.
I mean, Doodle was quiet yesterday, too.
I didn't have no signal. I mean, we didn't have no signal. 100,000 people down there, you got no signal.
Doodle, can't everybody play Eastern Michigan?
Yeah. Hey, Louisville had a bye week, so we were good. We were good.
But Kentucky fans think they national contenders again.
What's his name? Came in and slung it a little bit for him, but
look, we ain't seen Seabold in a long time. He's back in the mix. He said, "I'm the only one that doesn't think Catholic loss wasn't a bad loss." Well, it's not that it's Catholic. I think for Boyle, it was surprising. I don't think after the LCA win, I don't think any of us thought that they would go to Catholic and lose. So it was just surprising to us that they lost to Catholic.
But, go look at that Catholic Dunbar score and go look what Dunbar's beat East Jessamine, but you look at Dunbar against everybody else. Dunbar's not a great program right now. Catholic was on the ropes with them, pulled it out. It wasn't a dominant win. And, Catholic's still a good program, but they're not where they were a couple years ago. But I still think it's a bad loss.
I mean, Catholics lost to Manuel's the only people they lost to. They beat Great Cross and they beat Boyle. I mean, I watched the film. Catholic looked pretty good, though. I mean, but Boyle, I think you play it again. Boyle wins. I think you play it, I think Boyle wins majority of the time if you play it 10 times. Boyle probably wins at least 7, But that night, Catholic pulled it out and was a better team.
They was a better team that night.
Yeah.
Well, Baylor get hurt.
Yeah.
A lot. But you look at Jet. Jet played a heck of a game this last go round. They had a week to prepare. You give Haddix a week to prepare.
Look at the second half of that Catholic game. Jet made some plays.
Yeah.
Coming in his first time on the varsity team. He made some plays in that second half. They scored with Jet in there.
Here we go. Look at this one. Cath will win 3A. Doodle, what do you think? You think Rock will have anything to say about that?
Yes, I do. I think Rock has a lot to say about it. But Louisville Christian is Katie bar the doors when it comes to Louisville Christian. They might be one of the best teams in the state of Kentucky. Period. Louisville Christian might be.
We got a brawl going on in the comments.
Where's our guy didn't come back on there?
Yeah. So no, they're good. It's getting good in the comments. So.
I was hoping our guy came back on there.
They are. It's all good. Oh, listen, we're all having a good time.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody in our comments. It's all everybody's free to an opinion.
We like love it.
We like honest debate here. We don't judge people for having a different.
Yeah, nobody can't have the same opinion.
Let's not go there.
Yes,
everybody can't have the same opinion.
Move on.
Period.
Yeah. So, all right, let's. We did talk about McCreary Central got a win.
Go Raiders!
So that's their second win of the season. So. Who knows? Are they creeping closer to being in the top 10?
Yeah, keep winning.
Hey, go ahead. I'm not
gonna
make that joke.
I don't have. So we. Here we go. Let's go back to Troy here. Come on, Troy. Let's talk. People so mad. Why? Because I tell it like I see it. Lincoln, LOL. No. All right, Troy. Let's talk. No, we're not mad at you, Troy. I mean, heck, you have a right to.
What
have
did Troy
opinion.
say?
No,
what's he talking about?
No, Troy. No, Troy. We're not mad at you, Troy. No, Troy. You said we didn't know poop.
Yeah.
And we get that, man. That's your opinion at 110%. And we just talk for dude. We just come on here and we talk.
Yeah.
And but we do know a little bit about the teams because we watch every one.
I hear that. I hear that.
If you watch all of them, if you watch all of them, you're more than welcome to talk to us about it.
You come on here and debate, cool. Troy. You come and debate. We can meet at McDonald's and have a cheeseburger and debate it.
Send him the link.
Yeah,
Send him the link. Let's see what his Power 5 is.
Yeah, tell us who your Power 5 is. Talk to us about it, bro. Maybe you're, maybe you're like Zach Cooley's. Oh, okay then. Wes Finley says Kenny knows poop.
Hey man, Troy, man, get out here. We'll listen to your debate and we'll debate it, and I mean, we'll see your Power 5 and we'll see your face.
Oh no, Troy's just having a good time. He was just messing with us, man. He said, "Hey, all fun, so I enjoy y'all's content."
I know
he was just messing.
I know. I'm just saying. I was telling him to get on here and debate it. I mean, it's good. I mean, we gonna have fun. More people. That's what we're here for.
That's what we need to do. Whoever is the most active in the comments, the following week will be our guest speaker, our guest picker, and they can give a top 5 and do some picks.
Yeah. There it is, right there. You talking about top 5,
but you never know who you bring on the show, man. It could get bad.
Well, you can.
I've been on here. Hey, if I can watch it, anybody can watch it.
Hey, you can mute them and you can click them, but you just tell them. I mean, most people ain't gonna act crazy anyway. It's just for fun.
Chris, you've caused some drama on the show. Let's just go ahead and throw it out there.
Hey, if the
I
world
got short.
Just don't
I
say
got
nothing.
short-term memory. When
yeah, if the world ain't got no drama, there's something wrong, man. Ain't no
ice cold Pepsi.
Yeah. Where was we at? Go
Ice
back.
cold.
Who we talking about?
Oh, here we go. Now, we're just kind of fielding comments tonight because, listen, so Jimmy couldn't come on. Jimmy
What'd he say?
does a lot of our preparation stuff. It kind of threw us in a little bit of a loop, so we couldn't get everything ready. The pick'ems, Power 5, so we're just kind of winging it.
Man.
We're feeling a lot of your comments.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So we're going to do this one. Y'all really think Rock is that good? And when I listen, the one thing that we do here is we're really honest about everything. And we're not picking. We're just really honest. So, Doodle, I'll let you go first.
Yeah,
do you all think the Rock is that good?
They're really good, man. They got quite a bit of seniors. They're a joined team together. They're a really close team. They're really for each other. And I mean, they ain't played the stiffest schedule, but they've done what they're supposed to do in the schedule. If you watch the show any other time, you see me when they've not done what they're supposed to do. I've said it. And see, but they're good, man. I got a son that plays on there, and I still give them heck all the time. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but they're good enough. They're one of the top 3 teams in their class. I think between, I mean, I'm just telling you, Louisville Cal is going to be hard for anybody. Everybody wants to stay away from Louisville Cal.
All right, real quick, I need to throw this up here real quick. Dalen Morris, the thoughts and opinions of the guest do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of 12 Region Sports.
Dalen, go Vols, baby. Go Vols, baby. Let's go.
Hey, let me touch on it. Let me touch on that Rock Castle.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, we're going to. I'm going to too.
They're a good football team. They're going to win a lot of football games. They would beat a lot of teams that even they look. I'll say they're a good football team, but they look phenomenal with the schedule they've got. But they always look good at the end too. They always make a good little run and.
Uh-oh, here we go. Hold on wait a minute. Wes Finley is my son. Wes, your mom's on here, buddy. So, just throwing that out there. Anyway, so talking about Rock Castle.
Back to the show.
Yep. I think Rock Castle is a pretty good football team. I really do. But it's hard to measure them with everybody else because they're out there in 3A and they've just not played any comparable teams. This week, Friday night, they played Madison Southern, who has played Lincoln and Wayne County. So now we're going to get somewhat of a measuring stick of comparable teams. Now, I know you can't. I know sometimes people will say, well, you can't do that. But at least we're going to be able to, if Rock goes out there and beats them 60-0.
Oh, yeah. They got a little.
Like, okay.
I don't think they'll beat them 60-0. They got a little rivalry going on. And Madison Southern's playing a little bit better ball right now than they was. It's going to be a tough test. It'll be a tough test come Friday night for them. So, I mean.
Oh, wait here. What's this one? Doodle, go ahead. Here you go, Doodle. Here's your moment. Your boy scored a touchdown last Friday night, didn't he?
He did. He did.
Jaden,
he scored a touchdown. He got the ball in open field for the first time this year, and he did what he's supposed to do. But
kind of celebration he had. Did he do anything?
He didn't do nothing really. I couldn't see. I was on the other side of the field. They told me. They said, "It's Jay." I said, "Who is it down there?" You know, I ain't got no glasses on.
Couldn't see it.
Yeah, I couldn't see it till they sent it to me. They sent it to me a minute ago. So
I seen 2 really good touchdown celebrations Friday night. It wasn't Lincoln or Danville. It was the second grade Little League team. Axel Ralston scored 2 touchdowns, and he made sure he got his celebrations in.
All about having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you all about didn't get them off the field. At halftime, they had to run you off the field. So the teams warm up.
I had it perfect timing. last play, they were down there and get off field. They was good.
He said get off field.
Someone said what's y'all's thought on Franklin County? I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I pay zero attention on teams outside the 12th region. Zero.
They are tough. They are very tough, and I'm really interested to see how Lincoln fares against them in 2 weeks. Well, Lincoln's got to play East first, but take care of East and then fare against Franklin County.
The only thing I've seen, they beat Lexington Christian, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still undefeated.
Solid.
They're undefeated. State runner-ups. So they beat Great Carson, Bull East, Pleasure Ridge Park, and Lexington Christian.
All right, I got a special announcement here. Tonight's Hot Seats Challenge goes to Troy Glenn. Y'all have a good night. Glad I could get everyone in a frenzy. So, Troy, you got the Hot Seat Challenge of the night for getting everyone upset. What do y'all think about that? So, what games have we not talked about that we need to talk about?
Garrett County.
Garrett played.
Garrett County won big. They drove 3.5 hours away to Lewis County. Oh, they won big. That game was over pretty quick. Someone said, haven't you guys talked about Pulaski yet? Yeah. Just tuning in. Go Maroons. Yes, we talked about Pulaski for a long time, and to the point to where Chris made fun of me because he said all I did was I was just
45 minutes.
Basically told me to shut
45
up.
45 minutes. I'm sorry.
He stayed with Chris.
Yeah. To the point to where I can't talk about him no more. So, I'm not even on track tonight. I don't even know what to talk about.
Well, our producer decided to take off.
So Wayne County got back in the winning column. They beat Madison Southern. Forgot about that. So Wayne County gets back. Good to see Wayne County get in the win column. Guys, Wayne County desperately needed that win to kind of move forward, and man, a lot of those kids in that community just took a lot of uppercuts and just a lot of punches to the gut here lately, and
still fighting. That's the main thing.
Still fighting.
They ain't gonna quit fighting
and they're not gonna quit fighting. Excited to see how they finish the year up. Not for sure who they got this week. I have not looked at the schedule. One of the things that we miss about doing the podcast, and we've had a few people ask about bringing it back.
They play South Laurel.
Hey, the South Laurel's undefeated.
And they blowing people out. They ain't just undefeated. They're blowing people out the water.
So
they've scored. The closest game was Somerset, 33-22. Everybody else they beat Clay County 63-14. They beat Knott Central 48-6, and they beat Whitley County 49-0.
Hey, Boyle JV is 2-0 versus 12th region teams.
Dang. They got a nice JV team over.
How are they in the Salt River? Or never mind, that's middle school, Salt River.
No, they're undefeated.
I think
he said JV.
Yeah, they're undefeated in Salt River. Them and Lincoln play last game of the season, don't they? That's going to be both going to be undefeated.
I think so. I think we need to try to go to that.
Yeah.
We need to go to that one. So I've been asked to go to it already. We don't do much middle school sports just because once you start going to it's so hard to cover the high school sports, and we don't cover enough volleyball, golf, tennis. We don't cover enough of soccer. So, I mean, we got to cover those sports before we get down to middle school stuff. So, they ain't blow out Somerset. Oh,
yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the only team that they didn't blow out with Somerset was South Laurel.
So, is Danville in the 12th region? Yes. Danville is the 12th region coverage area football, I mean, yes, Danville is in what we call the 12th region coverage area, someone asked. Basketball, baseball, that stuff. Football goes by class. It's a lot different, but we still keep them in our coverage area. So, all right. So I tell you what, let's just jump into. We don't have the graphic, but we can go right in and talk to about our Power Fives this week.
All right.
Doodle, I'll let you go first. What is your Power Fives this week? I wish we had the graphics, but we don't. So go ahead. What would be your Power Fives this week for everybody to hear it?
It's basically the same as last week. I got PC, Boyle, Rock, Lincoln, Somerset. Danville's right there with Somerset. It was a hard one between Danville and Somerset, but the way Somerset went on the road and took care of business, I put them at 5. I think it's a pretty solid one right there.
Yeah.
It really ain't,
I think, there ain't much change between mine and yours. I pretty much the same. I think Somerset's right there. But Danville's not too far out of it.
They're not.
No, Danville's
they got a chance. They got a chance to move up in it. They got plenty of games left and plenty of chances to move up in it. They take care of business. I think they will. I don't think Danville loses another game until LCA. Me personally.
Brandon McAfee asked what's your thoughts on them. He was talking about Danville. We talked a lot about them earlier, man. We think they're ahead of schedule. We think they're better than a lot of teams in the region, our region coverage area. Just got to stick to the plan. Community.
I want to touch on this before you get off there.
All right. No. Okay, so I'm going to say this out loud for everybody to hear. And I know this for a fact because I've been around it for a while. The Danville community's got to stay in support of the Danville teams because what happens is when they're winning, it's go Danville, we love Danville. But when they start losing, they jump ship. They don't go to games. They don't love them. They don't support them. They jump ship. Like you gotta they're on the right track, guys. I'm just telling you straight up. They're on the right track. You gotta stay there. Manuel, Manny, he's not.
What up?
No love in Power 5 again. Manny, listen, you're close.
I told him this morning. At church he was close, but he wasn't in there yet.
Manny, listen. You can't just put them. Who you taking out of the Power 5? Who are you moving out? You can't move Somerset. Lincoln just beat you. You can't take Rock, Boyle, or PC out.
No. And I mean, the kids I think the kids just got to stay focused and cannot. They're going to be really good. They just can't have a lot of blow-ups rest of the year. They need to just keep their emotions together, and they're going to be really, really hard to beat.
Nick. Right. PC says Kenny.
That's about right for tonight. That's about right for tonight.
I'm not. Listen, I thought I gave Somerset all kinds of love tonight.
But I think Danville goes far in the playoffs if they keep their head. I really do. They showed me a lot the other night. Like y'all said, I think they showed me more. I knew what Lincoln had. I liked Lincoln coming back and doing what they were supposed to do. It made me, that's a little bit more than I thought. I thought they might fold right there. When that game started getting there, when they got down, I said they might fold. They came down, marched down the field, and did what they were supposed to do. But Danville also showed me a lot. They kept fighting till the very end. And man, if they keep that up and listen to their coaches, gotta listen to their coaches. Like you said, there's a lot of people that come and support them and everything else. But everybody yelling on the sidelines, don't listen to them. Listen to your coaches. Listen to your coaches. That's who's been with you all summer long when you're out there working or with you all winter long. Kids all over 12th region, listen to your coaches.
Yeah. Greg Witt says, after going to Paris and take care of business by the end of the first quarter, we have to move up off the hot seat. Greg, I'm going to give you an honest opinion on this. This is from me. This is not Doodle or Chris. I don't think that was a bit. I think you all did what you were supposed to do. I do not think that Paris was that big of a deal. This is me only. This is not. I'm not speaking for Doodle. I think after looking at their schedule and who Paris had played, they haven't played nobody. I thought you all would handle that game pretty easily. I do not. I think that I can't move you up just because you beat Paris, because I thought that's what you were going to do anyway. That's my opinion. Now, I'm not saying you're not better than teams ahead of you. I'm just saying because rankings are not always about, like I said this before, rankings are not always about, for me, it's about like okay, you might be better than this team if you played head to head, but there's a routine, there's a thing for me. You have to like work your way up or work your way down. You know, I can't just move a team from 10 to 1. I've got a certain formula that I use in my head. It may not make sense, but it's the most accurate thing I've ever done in my life. So,
realistically,
anyway,
if they
it's better than the way Chris Hazlett does it. I'm telling you.
If they didn't have a loss, they would be number 3.
Not my Power 5.
But South Laurel,
not my Power 5.
Mine,
In your
would.
Power
In
5.
mine they would. But
your
I will
Power
say,
5.
I will say this.
But
I will say this. I don't see 1 through 2 is really good. 3 through 6 right now is good. After that, there's a little drop off. But I'm gonna tell you that 3 through 6 is really, really, really tight.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. When Somerset lost to South Laurel, we all kind of scratched our head. Maybe not Chris, because he's a big Johnny Hines fan.
He wasn't.
And we all are. We all like Johnny. But Chris was like, "Oh, that's not that bad." But we all kind of scratched our head and was like, "What?" But now we look at it and we're like, "Hey,
I mean,
Johnny might come. South Laurel might come to PC and give them a game."
I mean, they're tough.
So that South Laurel loss to Somerset losing to South Laurel might not be. That's not a bad loss, guys.
No,
that's not.
No,
a bad
right
loss
now it's not a bad loss. Right now, I mean,
it's not a
really
bad loss, but it does affect them a little bit in the Power 5 with me.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, I agree. So the question is, so if Lincoln and Somerset played 10 times,
50-50.
You know, what would
I think it'd be 50-50. I mean, scoring what night? I mean, I think it'd be about 50-50, honestly. I mean,
and that's where people are getting at, you know. So, and then you get
but
to
Lincoln
the whole,
ain't lost. But Lincoln
think,
ain't lost yet, so we can't have Somerset jumping.
And Rock hasn't
lost, and none of them teams ain't nobody beating Boyle, and I don't think nobody's below Boyle's beating Boyle. I mean, Pulaski, and I think it's Pulaski and Boyle, the only 2 teams play each other that ram heads. I think Boyle out Rock. I mean, I think Boyle will beat Rock in the long run in a game, and I think Boyle will beat everybody else in a game down there. I mean, it's just. I mean, being honest. I mean, I don't know if y'all think it, but I think it like.
Well, I think Somerset would give Boyle County and Pulaski a good matchup, but that's just a hypothetical, in my opinion. I believe they could. I believe they're one of the best teams. And I believe all 5 teams in my Power 5 are really good teams, and they deserve to be there. And
good leadway, Chris.
Well, I think, you know, like I said, 1 and 2 set right now, 3 through 5. I mean, it could flip week to week. But you want me to go ahead with mine?
Look here. Who is this guy? Boyle and PC clock everyone else in the 12. Book it. Zach Cooley.
No.
Says
I mean,
Boyle and PC put a running
Zach,
clock on everybody.
On here? Can you get on here? Can you just get on here? I mean,
all right. Hazlett, let's hear your. We've not discussed our Power 5s whatsoever.
Mine's changed.
Yours has changed. All right, here we go.
Mine's changed.
Hazlett.
I got PC at 1, Boyle at 2. Still got Rock at 3.
Yep.
I got Lincoln at 4 this week.
Yep.
For what they did Friday night, and I've got Somerset at 5. I flip-flop 5 and 4 because I knew Somerset was going to take care of business. I think that was a big win for Lincoln. I'm I'm not a homer, but I think that was a really big win for Lincoln, and them being 4-0. I just moved them up one spot just this week. We'll see how they handle it. But I'm still that 3 through 5 could change week to week to me.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Could 3 through 6 change week to week for you?
After watching Danville Friday night, we're a solid 1 through 6 right now. I'm being honest. We've got a solid 1 through 6, and Danville, man, I'm telling you, when you say they're ahead of schedule, that's kind of an understatement. They've surpassed where I thought they'd be. It ain't that they're just ahead of schedule. They're a completely different football program. I would have never in a million years thought we would see that crowd from Danville Friday night.
Yeah,
I knew it was coming. This year. I knew it was coming.
Listen, I know Danville has traveled well in the past, but I'm just saying the last 2 years, when you just look at the last 2 to 3 years, Friday night, ahead of schedule, they're up here. They have surpassed the head of schedule to me.
Yeah, well, look, just take, for instance, our show last week. Everybody talked about they was coming. I knew it was going to be a packed house, and when you said everything is sold out, I said, shoot, everybody's coming across to see it. But I hope everybody don't, like Kenny said, I hope everybody shows up for them against Washington County this week. Don't show up for them, man. Show up for them, guys.
They will.
I know, but I'm just saying, show up for them.
Everybody's on the train. They're riding it.
And I want them to ride it. And everybody show up. Everybody show up come Friday night for them boys in Washington County. I think these boys gonna have a good year, man. A finish out the strong year. So
I mean, you just look at what Larry Vaught. I mean, he's constantly. I mean, there's more Danville social media now than there has been in the past.
Look at this.
I mean, they're really going at it.
Danville is in our sister district. We could play in the playoffs.
And that would be awesome. I would love it. I would love to see Clay versus his old stomping grounds, play there, coach there, win a state championship there. That would be a sellout.
If that happens, I would put a mandatory on all of us going to that one. Could you?
I wouldn't be there, guys. I was going to tell you, I wouldn't be there.
Well, if your kids wasn't playing,
if Lincoln's playing, I ain't. But if Lincoln ain't playing, I'd go to that game.
Well, I mean, obviously, that's what I'm saying.
He's talking about the one. He's talking about you, Logan, Cooley.
So
Jimmy.
Well, I guess my Power 5, I think, is PC at 1, Boyle at 2. I think that's a 1A. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Who we got here? Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
There he is. Where he at?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Cool.
It's been a while.
We don't know.
What's his hat say? What we got on there?
I know. I like the little design.
Hey, Doodle knows that team. That's probably one of the best slow pitch softball teams ever from around here.
Is it Cornerstone?
Cornerstone, yeah.
Yeah, Cornerstone. Was. That's they was.
So I can't remember what I was talking about now. Shoot, I had PC at 1, Boyle at 2. I'll be honest with you, I really thought about it because with Boyle beating Highlands, man, it's kind of a 1A, 2A, kind of 1A, 1B kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
I was like, because I was really down on Boyle after the Catholic loss. It kind of caught me way off guard. It really did. With Baylor going out, with me hearing about the linemen being hurt, and then there was some things floating out there about the lack of energy or the lack of effort, just things like that, and you don't hear those things floating around there, and I was like, there's no way, right, and then they come out there and they win a game against a super tough team, a team that's got just tons of, and you're like, okay. This is the team that we all know, the Boyle County that we know. But PC did what they had to do. PC took care of business. So, according to the way I've always done my rankings, I can't drop PC. They've earned the right to be at 1. They stay at 1. Boyle goes 2. Rock 4-0. I can't drop them, but I can't move them up because I still have issues with their schedule. I mean, they can't control who they play as far as they're beating everybody they put in front of them and they're killing them. It's
Yes,
not like
they
they're
can.
just.
You
Well,
can
I mean, I'm
control
talking
who you
about
play.
the
Well,
kids can. I mean, the kids.
Okay.
The
I mean,
kids.
well,
the
the
kids are
J-Town.
taking care of
Well,
business.
they
You
jumped
can't
out. They
control
jumped
your
out with
district, but you can
yeah,
J-Town.
you
control
can't
who you
control.
play.
You jumped out with J-Town, and
Yeah.
and you jumped out. Russellville's usually generally pretty decent, which they wasn't though. And then Powell County, Powell County, Powell County is Powell County. That I mean,
That's
so
3 bad teams.
So,
yeah,
but
so
anyway, but they're beating teams the way they're supposed to beat them. I mean,
can't
Well, I mean,
they're
they are
dominating them.
they are teams they could call back.
Well,
Back
anyway,
that story.
so let me finish my power five. Let me finish my
there's some
power
teams
five.
there's some teams that didn't call them back though too.
So, hey, let me finish my power five. So, they
Who's you on again?
You're killing me, Chris.
Who's your one?
PC.
I hear you say PC again.
Boyle. Rock is 3. They're 4-0. I have Lincoln at 4 because they're 4-0. You could argue that Lincoln has played a tougher schedule than Rock. But since I started Rock off ahead of Lincoln, I have them ahead of Lincoln in my Power 5. If those two teams played, I do honestly believe Rock would beat Lincoln. I do believe that. Not a knock against Lincoln. I mean, if we're calling it unbiased the way it is, I think Rock is better. Then I have Somerset at 5. But I do think that there's a lot of interchangeable parts. I have Danville. Danville showed me a lot against Lincoln. Lincoln's a great football team, man. Lincoln could be right there. Could be right up there by. Could easily be a third. According to the way I do rankings, because it's not always about who would win a head-to-head, right? But right now, that's just the way I see it. That's the way I got it. We got Zach on here, so I'm gonna give Zach a chance, an opportunity to give his power 5, because his is a lot different than ours.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, Zach, what do you think? What would be your power 5 right now? And give your little definition of it.
I think Bulls 1, PC 2, Rock 3, Somerset 4, and Lincoln 5.
All right, then. So,
and
we talked.
I'm gonna touch on that when I was hearing them. I don't think the South Laurel loss is going to turn out to be that bad.
No, I don't think
it's much better than I personally give them credit for, and that was just a South Laurel. I think Coach Hines is on a quick rebuild there, and I think that's going to Somerset's a good football team, and I think they're sliding up to 4, and I don't think they're very far behind Rock for me personally right now. So that's where I'm at. And y'all can hate on me about having Boyle at 1 in my homer, sure. But I'm being honest. You give me another 12th region team that's got a better win than they've got last week. You can't do
it. I mean, you're not lying. I mean, so.
And I went to that game, and what they were able to do with some key people out, linemen, obviously a backup quarterback. And I'm not knocking Pulaski. I just feel like that game, sure, that Catholic loss was not good. I think we're going to find out Catholic's a little better than we thought. But I honestly think that if you lined them up and played, I think Bull wins. And I'm not saying Pulaski's bad. And I do stand on my comment that you shared there earlier. I think those two teams are head and shoulders beyond and way gone compared to the other 13 teams we got or whatever it is.
This is why I like having Zach on. So
now here you go. Wait, you got some supporters coming in.
Doodle keeps disappearing.
I keep going in my thing.
Bang! Look here, Tyler Sebo says, "Bang!" What he said.
I don't.
Wait. Guy knows ball. Look.
I just call it like it is.
I like this guy right here. Listen, everybody's a Cooley's guy.
But okay, so I would debate the Boyle got the best win. That Corbin win's big. I've seen Corbin live. Corbin's got three. Corbin's got at least 2. Well, I know one major D1 player on front.
Long time.
Huh? I can't hear you. My bad, Zach.
A lot of people. I'm telling you. They don't like the style of play. They went back to, running the ball all the time.
Oh yeah, they're running. I watched them. I watched them play. I watched them. I went and watched them, but they're tough though. Their defense tough. I mean, if you line them up against Highlands, it's a toss up, I believe, because Highlands ain't gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to. I don't know, man. I think it's a tough one, but we'll be able to find out, like you said, because both their schedules is brutal.
Impressed with the way Boyle played. They absolutely dominated the line of scrimmage the other night. They had a couple mistakes. Yes, Highlands made a few mistakes. I think Highlands screwed up too. They didn't give Jared Lorenzen the ball near enough.
That's what somebody else told me the other day. So they didn't get enough.
Beast. He can throw it. He can run it. He can catch it. And he, started out first half. I mean, he was involved, and then all of a sudden, gone. He was in the game, but he wasn't anywhere to be found. Like, plays defense too, I think, a little bit. I mean, he's tough, man.
Right. Somebody else told me he's tough.
I text you all night about that game in our little group chat. Yeah. I really think that those two teams that played the other night could very easily play again, depending on RPI, if it came down to it. I'm not saying they will. Anything can happen, but I would bet one of those two teams is at Kroger Field.
I can't disagree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't disagree with him. I heard somebody else told me that watched it said, man, they should give Lorenzen the ball some more. They said first they came off and said he's good. They said Lorenzen's really good. He just that ain't going off his name. They say he's really good.
That kid's making a name for himself. Sure. I mean, he's got the same swagger and demeanor as his dad too. It looked just like thinking back of when I could remember him playing it like UK. Kid walks the same way, acts the same way. I mean, it's you can tell that's his boy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So you're saying Fort Thomas has the same offensive coordinator as UK? Is that what you're telling me?
Chris that's what you got out of all that?
Here we go.
I just like to make a joke here.
Listen, we've been setting this. Listen, I'm an old school wrestling guy, so we've been setting up this matchup all season. We got Chris Hazlett versus Zach Cooley. Right here we go. Boyle versus Pulaski. Right here, let's go. Right here we go. We got the matchup. Chris, what do you think about
We're playing this Friday.
What? But no, what's your rebuttal to Zach's Power 5 here?
I mean, you can't argue it, but I mean, I can. But I think Pulaski, if they played this Friday, I think PC wins. That's just my opinion.
I think Pulaski, but he's wrong.
I think Pulaski right now is a better football team. They're healthy. They're healthy. They're second half, the most dominant football team in our region right now. Boyle is coming along. When I say the Boyle Catholic is a bad loss, and I don't, because I look at that Catholic Dunbar score, but it's how Boyle lost the game is how I'm saying it. How Boyle lost that game was a bad loss. They just didn't look right. It just wasn't the same Boyle County. I'm saying if they play this Friday, we'll beat Boyle County.
Hey, real quick,
I put a 6-pack of
ice cold Pepsi. Money Mike.
Hey, but realistically, and I get 1 and 2 is head and shoulders above a lot of the 12 teams. Some people might say, but I think Somerset is one of those teams that could give. I'm not saying they could probably beat one of them. They probably couldn't beat both of them, but those teams would not just.
I need to touch on two things real quick. We got to go back. I want while Zach's on here, need to talk about something. Rock Castle. Brady Lear says Rock returns about everyone that took Belfry to the wire, added a few transfers. It's not just Jackson. X and Mullins are studs. I put this in our group text today. Yes, they are. I'm not saying Rock doesn't have studs. They have great players. It's just the teams that they play, we don't have a measuring stick. We can't tell from my perspective. I just wish that we had more of a measuring stick to see how good they really are. That's all I'm saying. And it's not their fault. I'm just saying I can't compare. Moving, and I'll let you all rebuttal this or talk about it, but I want to follow up one more. And then this Mark Levy, who always comments, and I've not got to post many of his. I'm sorry, brother. Rock also competed well with PC and Boyle at J-Bez this summer.
That's what I was going to say.
But I will tell you this: that's not what I heard. The J-Bez that I got heard that was not what I heard from the scrimmages. I may have got a different. You all may know heard different. But
Saturday, I heard it was Saturday. I was there. It was different Saturday, but Friday, I heard Friday it was pretty good for all three teams.
Okay,
Friday. That's what I heard Friday.
So Mark Levy says we will after Bell County, Kenny. Yes, that is correct. You guys will definitely. Yes, Bell County will be a good measuring stick.
Hey, hold on, Mark. One game at a time. We got Madison Central Southern first. One game at a time.
It's not a game.
I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. Just real quick, while we got you guys on here, Doodle, me and you talk Brock all the time.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you think? Just throw it out there. I kind of know your opinions already, but what would you say to that? A few comments there, real quick.
I'm not against Rock, but I've always I feel like they've wrote this book in the last couple of years. They write a pretty good season, record-wise, a good season, and then get to the playoffs and what happens. I'm not into moral victory. Sure, they might have played somebody close, but they didn't win. I mean, I'm rooting for them, but until you can prove to me otherwise, that schedule, man, it just does not prepare them for big-time games in the playoffs.
Well, I think he tried though. He tried with the J-Town Louisville. You know, they got the kid, the stud the stud was out there that's getting offers from everywhere, a little 4-star, 3-star kid. And then the North Laurel Bowl, they figured, but they was gonna bring somebody in. But the Powell County, it is what it is. There's a contract.
Lincoln they're on pace to rewrite, last year Lincoln 4-0. Look what happened to them after that. 0-6. Rock's another great year, probably 9-1-ish, right at it. What are they going to do in the playoffs when they get to that point? They can rewrite in a different way, or can they?
Exactly.
Same old
they got to do it. They got to do it, like you said.
Prove me wrong, and I am rooting for you to do it. That's the way that I am. Until you can do something different, I feel the same.
Yeah, you got to do it. I agree. I think they got the chemistry. I mean, I've been around them and watched them, so I mean, just like any other team I watch, but I think they got the chemistry to do it, but they still got to do it. Like I said, they can't take no games off. They're not good enough to look past. They're not good enough to look past the Madison Southern and nobody for Bell County. You got to take one game at a time. And plus, it's y'all's year. You enjoy every moment, but take one game at a time.
Guys, we got a special coming in. Oh, here, look here. We got a Kenny's Hot Seat Challenge coming up. Are you ready?
That button's a hot seat challenge.
Head to head. Are you guys picking Rock or Somerset? Kenny's Hot Seat Challenge. Here you go.
You know who I'm picking? I'm picking Rock.
Doodle, you're taking Rock.
I'm taking Rock. Like you said, X and Blake now some different makers too. Now, I mean, X can start on a lot of teams and tailback easily and get a lot of carries.
I didn't get my rebuttal, but anybody that ever goes back, anybody that used to listen to the podcast when we had the podcast, me and Zach always said the same thing when it come to Rock. Schedule's not the best, the good schedule, but, at the end we were still talking about them when we weren't talking about a lot of teams, but they just never could get over that hump until they do what Rockcastle did when they had, what was the running back, Marty Reagan? Back state with Boyle County.
Yeah.
Until they get back to that, they're a good team, but they're not.
Speaking of him, he was
underachieving.
120 pounds, but he was like hitting a pickup truck.
Yeah, I remember that team.
Watching that UK Tennessee All-Star game at the end of the year, and I'm going to tell you something. If that kid played at Boyle County and he had Jacob Tammy blocking for him, he was unstoppable. Because he ran all over Tennessee.
So this
I see Brady Lear's comment. I don't agree with you.
Rock would roll Somerset.
I'm Somerset on this game. I'm just telling you, I believe Somerset would win this game.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, usually because I've seen Somerset play. I've not. Oh, we lost Zach.
Zach Lee.
Uh-oh. Let's bring him back in.
Oh, there he is.
I honestly don't know. I've seen Somerset play. I will see Rock play very soon. Hint, hint. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm because I can't. I've not seen Rock play this year.
Well, if you watch this Madison Southern game, you're going to see the exact same thing you've seen week 1 through 4. You know, Wayne County just got done beating Madison Southern. Lincoln County beat them. Should have beat them by more. Tough first game. You know, little jitters, whatever. But I don't think Southern's a good measuring stick for seeing how good Rockcastle is.
Yeah. I mean, I do know that Rock's got some good players, man. I mean,
they do.
Like
they got
some. Tell you,
they got some great athletes. But I'm going to say head to head this Friday night.
We got a good line
wins.
too. Wait, we got a good line and a good defense too down there. Everybody keeps talking about everything else, but we ain't let nobody put no points up down there. That's the point.
Yeah. But I'll tell you something. I will tell you something about since we've lived in the Rockcastle community. Man, it's a different world down here, man. Like you're either in or you're out.
There's no in between.
There's no in between,
hey,
man.
Friday night.
You're either all in or you're out.
Friday night, dude, when they opened that stadium, dude, all 4 of us would have loved it. Now you'd have loved it down. They had their new track, everything, but they didn't say kids stay off the track. Kids was in the end zone playing at the football. The fireworks going off. Of course, they ain't got their press box and stuff up with. But man, it was like going to the game. Other than the turf, it was like going to the game in the early '90s. Everybody sitting around. Hey, I even see somebody smoking a cigarette on the track.
I think that's a shot at Garrett County for not letting you on the track at times.
Yeah. Hey, so
hit.
Brandon Brooks said, if you're questioning this, how do you put Lincoln at 4? Well, because it goes back to us talking about how 3, 4, 5, 6 is so close. Like it's very like you can interchange a lot of it. I mean, it's like splitting hairs here, man. Like really, it is.
I got Lincoln at 4 this week, but I still think Somerset beats Rock.
So I mean, but anyway, so I was looking through, like I said, Zach. We didn't get a chance to get all the graphics and stuff ready. But
you didn't ask Zach though.
What about?
Yeah,
did you not say? I thought
he didn't get
what
the
do you
answer.
think,
We all
Zach,
start
overall,
talking.
if you had to pick Rock versus Somerset, who would you take?
This
if
Friday
your life
night.
depended on it.
If my
Wait, no, listen. We know what you do in your extra time. So if you were had a little extra time on your hands and you had to make a small wager.
If it comes down to it, you can't not pick Clay Clevenger.
That's not a bad one. Yeah, that's not a bad one.
So I'm the only one that didn't pick.
Yeah, your turn.
I thought you'd pick PC.
You know what, Chris? I'm about tired of your. I'm about
Hey.
like the guy that was on here earlier. I'm about tired of your crap. You know what I mean?
I don't know this crap you're talking about.
You've been giving me hell all night, and
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
There's
my bad.
card. There's a card.
My bad. I'm sorry. I forget that we're. On live. My bad. I apologize. Dang it. No, you missed that, Zach. I said a dirty word. So
now before I get kicked off again.
Chris is bringing out the worst of me. All right, the thoughts and opinions of our guests don't always reflect the thoughts and opinions of
sports.
Gosh, man, Chris. I'm embarrassed now. I'm a little red-faced. All right. So I gotta get back on track here. All right. Let's do pick'ems. Let's do pick'em games.
Let's do it.
All right. First game. Lincoln at East Jessamine. Who you taking?
Who goes? I take.
You go first.
Lincoln.
Zach.
2 weeks ago, I'd had to think about it a little bit, but it's got to be Lincoln now after the last 2 weeks with East.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson. I'm taking Lincoln. I think actually, to be honest with you, like I'm like you guys. Like a couple of weeks ago, I really thought that East was going to be. I wouldn't even hesitated a few weeks ago, and I would have took East in a heartbeat. This wouldn't even been a thought. But the loss to Dunbar, Lincoln being able to handle their business. Now I know this game's on the road, but I just think I think Lincoln finds a way to go 5-0.
I'm gonna give Lincoln their flowers, sort of say.
Yeah.
Lincoln by 21.
I was just waiting for. I was waiting for that. Just waiting for
Yeah.
All right. Lafayette at West Jessamine.
Man.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Lafayette.
I'll take
I
West.
mean,
I think West is getting better. I'll take West.
Chris,
I seen West a couple weeks ago.
you're not a bit high on West at all.
No, I was when they beat Wayne County. You know, I thought that was a good win. I've seen them up close and personal, and they struggled a little bit. Well, I'm gonna say they went from a high to a low. They still made some plays. They still look like a good football team, but it just wasn't clicking that night.
yeah.
Listen, the quarterback can throw the ball. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, he's got to learn to hit his receivers a little bit better. He was a little off that night, but I think West does beat Lafayette.
Oh, you're taking West over Lafayette. I was thinking you'd take Lafayette, but I'm gonna go with West myself. I'm gonna take West over Lafayette.
The only time I'm gonna take Lafayette's in a band competition because their band is unbelievable.
Mercer versus Southwestern at Mercer. Chris, you're up.
Who's going to finally get their first win? I'm just going to say it. Both teams are struggling right now. And what I thought I was going to say is not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Mercer County comes out with that first win. I think Mercer County's playing better football right now, even though they're 0-4. I think Mercer County's playing a little bit better football than Southwestern. So I'm going Mercer to get the first win.
I will take Southwestern. I think Southwestern will beat Mercer County at Mercer County. And Southwestern will get their first win, and Mercer will continue to struggle a little bit. Zach?
Southwestern.
All right, Diddle, you're bringing in the end here.
Oh, man, this is a tough one. I know Southwestern's played a tough schedule, but Mercer has too. Oh, man, it's at Mercer?
Yeah.
It's a coin toss. I'm going to take Mercer. It's at home. But, I mean, a lot of times, you like being better when you travel sometimes on the bus with your brothers, but I'm going to have to take Mercer this time, though.
All right, last game. Pulaski at Johnson Central. Zach, you're up first.
Oh, boy.
Man, I don't know. Johnson Central's better than I thought they would be. But I think Pulaski win. I don't know by very much, but I think they do find a way to win.
Man, I hate it that it's at Johnson Central. Makes you think twice about it where it's at Johnson Central, but I'm going to roll with the Maroons on this one.
Chris?
The only thing good about Johnson Central to me is they've got a McDonald's in their parking lot, pretty much. So I think in order to beat PC right now, you got to be up at least 30 points in the first half. I think Pulaski. I think it's going to be a closer game than what they've had this far, but I think they find a way to win it.
Well,
go ahead. Dare you to pick Johnson Central.
I mean,
better not.
Y'all know how much I love PC, right? I love my guy Josh Anderson. Love my guy Zach. I love Tucker Gover. I love Coach Burns. Wes.
I love the guy that gives the coffee out on the side of the street down there.
I love everybody.
I love the guy at Starbucks.
I love
the whole crew at
Chick-fil-A. I love Jeremy Zimmerman. But you know what works, man? I love James Murray, Maroon Sports Network. Man, I tell you what, sorry I didn't get you all that video. But what works is when I pick against you. So what works is when I don't pick you to win. So Cool Kenny G is going to take Johnson. No, I'm joking. I'm taking Pulaski County. I can't do it. I'm taking PC. I'm taking PC to win.
I was like, man.
No, I'm taking PC. I'm taking PC. But it would have been great TV if I did it. But yeah, I probably would have lost a bunch of friends. But anyway, no, I think PC wins. They're proving themselves over and over, man. Like they're proving that they're legit, that they're a contender. It's going to be tough. Now, don't get me wrong. It's tough. It's on the road. This is not going to be one of those. They can't go down there and they can't think they've already got it won. They're going to have to go play. I do worry about the slow starts because eventually, and Zach and you guys know this. Eventually, the slow start's going to bite them in the butt. Because in order to win a big game, you're going to have to play two good halves.
Yeah.
Zach, you know it just what I do. A bad first half is going to get you eventually. Because like you said, Chris, if you get down 21-0, 28-0, or 28-7 to a really good football team, it's hard to come back to win.
But I don't really think they had a bad start Friday night. It was just a good team they played.
I'm just saying that eventually they're going to have to put the two halves together. I believe they
probably put it together Friday night.
They're the best. But Chris is on to something. In the second half, they are absolutely the best team I've seen in our area in the second half. They are a different football team.
If they dig that big old hole on Friday, which I don't think they will, there's no way they can win. Because if you're playing Johnson Central and you're down 3 scores, like you said, 21-0, you won't have enough possessions to come back.
Yeah.
Because they're going to run the ball, they're going to eat the game up, and they're going to get first downs and move the chains, and they're not going to run away from you and bust a long run. So it's going to be this methodical drive, 7-8 yards here, 2 or 3 yards.
And you're playing down there.
Yeah, and they will eat the clock up. So you better stay close than a score. If you don't, you're in trouble. But
now they've not. I mean, Pulaski's not giving anybody no reason not to pick them to win here. I mean, they.
I'm just,
so.
I'm just gonna say they're at the buzzsaw now.
I do think Johnson Central's better than Corbin, and you're playing on the road. So
Johnson Central beat Central 14-5. That was a good win, but then North Laurel beat Central the other night. I don't know if they're better than Corbin, man.
Well,
Corbin's up front. Corbin up front's crazy.
I've had some Pulaski people tell me that they think Johnson Central's a tougher game than Corbin. It's tougher because they're going to Johnson Central. But now I will say this: I've had Pulaski people tell me that their district's a lot tougher than people realize too, because North Laurel's tough, South Laurel. I mean, so their district's gotten a lot tougher than it has been in the past. But
they got a tough schedule.
So
I'm just gonna say that Pulaski's at this buzzsaw right now. They've taken care of Corbin. They got Johnson Central, and then they got South Warren. If they can beat Johnson Central, and possibly beat South Warren or keep it respectful, I think that's really going to show a lot more people that they're legit.
So at this point, I don't even think, like, when you say keep it respectful against South Warren, I don't even think that's like that's not
Hey,
even.
it's not in the book for them, but I think an outsider that don't have no ties with PC, I think if they lose and keep it respectful with South Warren, I mean, South Warren's a great football program. They got probably one of the best they got one of the best linebacker coaches, I'll say that, in the state of Kentucky. And they've got a pretty good head coach too. So
who's their linebacker coach?
Chuck Smith.
Chuck Smith.
Oh, okay.
Brandon Smith's the coach. I mean, they're loaded. They beat Rowell.
I'm going to tell you right now,
night.
you look what South Warren did against Bowling Green a couple weeks ago. I mean, they're on
Bowling
a mission
Green's
right
winless.
now.
Can you believe that?
I don't care. Bowling Green, listen, they lost, but they're still a good program. But South Warren is on a mission this year.
Are you going to? So you going to take some Grippos to South Warren?
Yeah, they play.
I think I have sent some Grippos to South Warren with Chuck Smith before. I hooked David Buchanan up at Anderson County, and I think some of them got with Chuck. I don't know yet, but there may have been.
All right. Well, we're running. It's been a good show, guys. I tell you what's been fun. We've had a lot of backwards and forwards. We had a really good show. You missed it, man. We had some drama earlier. We got told that we don't know poop, and that got entertaining in the comments, and I put it out on the show for everybody to see. That was funny. But anyway, so now we're going to end the show with the most controversial segment ever. It's the Grippos Say What You Got to Say. And before we do that, we will just go ahead and let everybody know that the thoughts and opinions of the guest or co-host of Twilight Sports, especially Chris Hazlett, does not always reflect the thoughts and opinions of Twilight Sports. So we will start with, let's go with Doodlebug first. Doodlebug, what is your Grippos Say What You Got to Say segment tonight?
Oh, man, it's sort of deep.
Oh.
So, it's been a crazy week in America, period, the last 2 weeks. And I just think everybody needs to, you respect what other people say without violence. You know, that's why we're a great country, freedom of speech. The violence has no place for it. And just respect what people say and don't have to get violent about it. And that's all I want to say about that.
Good words, good words.
Yeah, because you're not going to agree with everybody, and everybody's not going to agree with you. But leave it at that. Go on about it.
All right. And I'm not gonna touch base on too much on things, but I will, before I go to Zach for his, I will say that mine is simple. Twilight Sports, you know, we do not get into certain things. We've always just kind of stay with promoting kids. We stay with highlighting games, sports, whatever. But we always stand with what's right. We believe in giving everybody a platform. You know what I mean? And we believe in everybody having the right to speak and do certain things. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't know. I've always been an advocate for just doing what's right, man. I don't know. You know, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, just being a good person. Man, I don't hate nobody. I'll shake your hand. I'll talk to you. I'll include you. I do like we're inclusive to about everybody, man. Like I don't see color. I don't see race. I don't see a bunch of different things. Gender. I don't see a bunch of different things in my world. Right. I just don't see those things. That's not who I am. I don't see a lot of left or right. Now, I have my own thoughts and views on certain things, but I don't include it on here because this is a platform for everybody. So just with that said, you know, I appreciate you guys for coming on. I appreciate you for everything you do. I appreciate for our people that watch. I appreciate everything that this is and has become. But there's we just gotta be cool to each other, right? We gotta be like unity is important, and it's okay for us. We all have differences all the time. We give each other a heck behind the scenes, but it's cool. It's cool to be different. It's cool to have difference of opinions. It's you ought to hear some of the conversations me and Hazlett have all the time.
No, you shouldn't.
We tell each other we're number one occasionally, quite often. So anyway. That's my spiel. Probably went too far. Probably went too much into it. It is what it is. Thank you, Doodle. Appreciate you, man. Didn't mean to overdo.
No, you did. You did. You said it right, man. It's all good. Everybody, can speak. Whoever wants to speak on it. It needs to be spoken
on. Zach, and Zach, you can get goofy as you want to. You can get controversial as you want to. So you don't have to follow up with what we said or anything. No, but this is the Grippo. Say what you got to say, man.
Thanks to Doodle for doing it, because I was going to, and I'm not going to go back to back on it, and I'll leave it at that. He probably did it in a way that I couldn't have done any better. But
appreciate you.
Just to throw it in there and dig on Doodle, it's always a good day when Kentucky gets a win and Louisville, Tennessee.
Louisville didn't even play.
That means you didn't get a win.
They didn't win.
I think you moved down the polls actually where you didn't play. You really did.
Are we even ranked?
Yeah, no, I don't know if you are now. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's finish the show. Look at him. He's smiling. He's
been waiting for an hour and 56 minutes.
He's been waiting. He's been waiting. He's got something loaded. He's got something loaded.
Oh, I've got something loaded, but my mother always told me if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I think it's probably best that just tell everybody to have a good night.
No. I mean, is it that bad? If you got something that bad?
No.
I've learned to not beg it out of Chris Hazlett. If you
beg yeah, I know.
If you don't want to say it, don't let him say it.
Yeah, I've learned.
I'll give you double next week.
But see, but it's been one of those shows. But now I'm just kind of like, I'm sorry, but now I'm like, I want something from him. We can't end the show with nothing.
I'm telling you, don't do it. Just tell him to have a good night. It's a 2-hour show.
All right, Kenny, I'm going to give up my say what you got to say so you could gloat PC a little bit more for the end of the show.
Oh.
Well, it's been a great show, guys. These shows, they just seem to get more fun every time. Like I said, we'll be more prepared next week and kind of rotate some more. Just thank you to our sponsors, our main sponsors, PBK Bank, Apex Plumbing Solutions, Stuart Powell, SGM Homes. Let's see who else we got. Man, I'm drawing a blank. I just went completely. Danville Bolorama, Ephraim McDowell Health, D&D HVAC. We got all kinds of them right there at the bottom. If you read the little scrolly thing, all the people that help donate to the cause, help make this thing happen. We got a huge bowling tournament coming up soon, October the 11th. Our 12th Region Sports, it's what we call it, the 12th Region Sports Singles Tournament.
Yep.
And excited about that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of nervous about it a little bit because it's our first one, and it's venturing into a new world.
I think we've got 25 signed up so far out of 66.
Nice.
I've really promoted it out there all the way yet. It's out there, but it's not getting pushed yet. We'll get there. It'll be full. I think we'll have 66 kids from all over.
Awesome.
Look at here. Look at this. Y'all done started something now. You know what? I'm about tired of y'all's crap. Then Somerset wonders why I left the game early. That's why.
Because he was thirsty. He was thirsty.
Oh,
Chris.
What?
About tired of your crap, bro. No, anyway, we'll see you guys this week sometime or another. So until next time.